Are you thinking of setting up a tabletop gaming community within your environment, or you already have one and you would like to grow it to become active, more profitable, and even spread it across cities, states, even nations? Here are 5 tips I consider that will be very useful for you. This is You Tabletop Games and I. My name is Casey. So let's dive right into it. Number one of my list is location. And under location, you have to consider accessibility. How accessible is that space? You don't have to own it, you don't even have to rent it. But if you're using a spot or a cafe or a lounge, how accessible is it for people within your community? So your community reach, meaning where are they coming from? Is your location at the center or at the extreme end of one side? So how accessible is it? Can your community members easily use taxi to the location, or can they easily use alone, like enter taxi and share it with other passengers to your locations? And can they find it on Google Map? So these are things you need to consider. Still under location, how safe is that place? Not just inside, but outside. So the area surrounding your exact location, how safe is it? Can people take a walk? Can people walk down the street and not be afraid of getting burglarized or robbed or any other form of violence coming to them? So these are things you need to consider. Also within location, we're talking about how beautiful it is. If they enter eye, because people tend to love what they see. How beautiful is the space? The beauty is not really expensive, but it's about coordination. How you're able to coordinate what you have to become attractive to people. How conducive is the space? Now we're talking about the inside and not only the outside. How, when people come in, is it loud? Is the music too loud? Is it loud? Like some of you just like loud music, and it's fine. But when you're playing games, you don't want it to be loud, right? And then, is it chill or is it hot? If people are coming into the space, what is the smell of the space? So is it conducive for people? And then, are there enough chairs and enough tables? So these are things you need to consider under location. And just a recap: you want to consider accessibility, you want to consider safety, you want to consider how beautiful the space is. Finally, you want to consider how conducive the space is for your community members. Number two, atmosphere. I may have mentioned some things when I was explaining the location, but two major things I would like to say on the atmosphere is the ambience and the vibe. So within the ambience, what is the lighting situation in the room, and what is the sound situation in the room, and what is the decoration situation in the room? Is it too decorative that is very distracting? That can be positive, that can also be negative, but these are things you would like to consider. And then, who are your community members? Some people are more reserved. So your environment, is it a reserved environment? And then some people also love colors and like shouty stuff. So your environment, is it also that sort of environment that promotes that sort of decoration? And then vibe. What is the vibe of your room? What is the energy temperature? How inclusive is your gaming room? How fun is your gaming room? When people come to play games, they want to take in good vibes, right? Like crazy things already happening in the workspace, on the street, in the society. But when they choose to join a gaming community, what they want is just good vibes. So let your space be a source of good vibes to your community members. Number three, games. Games should have even been number one, I know, right? But on my list, it's actually number three. Games are the center of everything because it's a tabletop gaming community after all. Now, what sort of games are you making available? Now, especially when you're starting, because the early games you have can easily mold and condition your early community members, and that foundation could just keep going, right? So what sort of games do you have available? What category of games are you even aware of? There are party games, there are strategy games. Even within the strategy games, there are different levels, from light strategy, middle strategy, and heavy strategy games. Do you also have casual games that people just sit and play within 20-30 minutes? Are you also thinking of role play games to inculcate in your communities? So those are things you need to be aware of. Now, in my opinion, I will always encourage you to start with at least 20 games. Now, these 20 games gives you room to expand to different categories, but you know your budget, right? But also always remember that if you focus on one category of games, it could mold and condition your community to become that type of gamers, right? So if you only have party games, then you only have party game players. But if you find how to balance it as much as possible, it will help a lot in inviting different type of people within your community, and as well help you grow them, make them more active. At least 20 games would help. Number 4, game facilitators. Here we call them game masters, and these people are really, really important if you would like to grow your tabletop gaming community to become active and profitable. Now, who are your game masters? Have they trained? Are they trained? Are they friendly? Are they knowledgeable? And knowledge also comes with knowing when you don't know, right? So knowledge is not just I know everything. No, but also knowing when you made a mistake when teaching a game, because your communities are also smart people and informations are online and as well as in the rule book. So your game masters, your game facilitators, they have to be trained in communication, trained in reading and understanding gameplays, or watching videos, and also being able to understand how games are played. They also have to be trained in customer relations, because sometimes they are crazy people. Sometimes they are just crazy people, or sometimes they are good people, but they are really having a terrible day. So, and they might just push out that frustration on the game masters. So the ability of the game masters to be able to control that room, that emotion at the time, speaks highly about how they are training. So are your game facilitators, your game masters trained? Are they friendly and patient? Are they friendly and patient? Because people learn differently. Some people learn slowly, some people learn faster, some people learn while playing the game, while some people learn while just watching a video. So there are a lot of different learners that would definitely be in your communities, and it depends on the game master, game facilitator to be able to recognize this and provide more support. Number 5, events. Yes, events are very, 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 very important and useful, right? So what are events that you have planned for your communities? Do you have weekly events? I would always recommend a very consistent weekly event. So if it's Friday games night, Wednesday games night, Sunday games night, something, but people should know that they can always count on your gaming community to have these games nights weekly, right? And then you can also add periodic events like monthly events, quarterly events, yearly events. And some of the events could be quiz, competitions, conventions, festivals, or you could attach another event to gaming. So gaming and pottery, gaming and painting, gaming and wine tasting, gaming and book reading, gaming and something else, right? You're creative. You should be creative. So I would always recommend to set up periodic weekly events for your tabletop gaming communities. And it does wonders, a lot of wonders. So here you have it, 5 tips that I know are useful if you would like to grow your tabletop gaming communities to become more active and more profitable. If you like this video, please subscribe and like it as well. And if you can share it to your communities, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, and see you on the next episode. Bye.